2018 Federal Communications Commission report, over 24 million Americans lack access to broadband, which is defined as 25 megabits per second download speed and 3 megabits per second. 1 megabit equals 1/8 of a megabyte and can be transmitted via satellite, cable, and DSL lines. Almost a third of Ohioans still lack access to broadband, and most of them live in rural areas. For decades, Appalachians have faced the stigma of being poor, uneducated, and unsophisticated. Although many factors reinforce these stereotypes, limited broadband inhibits access to information that could lead to education and economic development. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
While companies have the ability to build the infrastructure to expand broadband access, there is little financial incentive to do so in areas with only a handful of users. In a society where most information is instantaneous, people like the ones featured in this photo as they live at a disadvantage. Many of them believe that broadband should be the quote fourth utility. There are more than 300,000 open arrest warrants in the state of Ohio. Many cases stay open for years and are forgotten as the state's criminal justice system struggles to keep up with the thousands of new warrants filed each day. Among these warrants are thousands of warrants for violent crimes, and when these warrants remain unserved, the suspects linger on the streets, increasing the risk that someone else will be harmed or killed. Law enforcement officials across the nation said this is their biggest fear when they don't have the resources to track everyone down. In Ohio, these warrants, including the ones for violent crime, aren't entered into a statewide or national database, meaning that if a fugitive encounters police, they may not know that they are wanted. Ahmed and Dunya Al-Haik came to Ohio as refugees from Iraq in 2011 with their two daughters, Dima and Mary. Their son, Musa, was born in Ohio in 2013. The couple have been careful to keep Iraqi and Muslim traditions a strong part of their lives in Ohio. They also understand that their kids are growing up in America and will inevitably take on pieces of American culture. Ahmed and Dunya believe that raising their children with the best pieces of each world will give them more advantages in life.
Sure. I think the broadband one isn't doing it for me. I think that's a really important and really tough story to illustrate. I think all of them have good qualities to it, but I would put this one in third or take it out.
Let's see the caption on the top right, please. Yes.
The dairy farm Snowboat Creamery in Pomeroy, Ohio is hoping to streamline their process of storing inventory by uploading to the cloud, but cannot without fast. They must hand count and manually enter every order into their system.
Okay. Can we go to number 13? Read the caption on that. Yep.
The home of Tim Traxler and Catherine Sitko lies several miles down Highway 550, around a 1.5-mile curvy road that feels like an endless driveway and finally a steep gravel path. Deep in the woods, their home feels like a safe haven from civilization. They and many others enjoy the peace that comes with living remotely.
Okay. I'm in
What
agreement.
about the very first image? Uh-huh.
Maggie Gifford and her grandson Hunter Blosser, 13, park outside the library in Gloucester, Ohio to use the Wi-Fi. They have satellite at home, but it is too slow to rely on, so every Sunday they work here for about an hour. Gifford writes for the Morgan County Herald, and Hunter catches up on social media. Almost 50% of this library's general Wi-Fi usage is from when the library is closed. For many people, that's
Cool.
So that's a newspaper reporter sitting on their Wi-Fi outside the library to do the work. Wow. Huh.
This is the story I'm most drawn to, but not the pictures.
I think there are a lot of misses in here that they're trying to make points that are probably good points, but they're just a challenge to show visually. And so they're trying to jazz them up a little bit by trying funky things, and I applaud the effort, but they're not successful in a lot of them. What is the number 10? What's that caption?
Limited access to internet. Many people have to drive at least 20 minutes one way to libraries and other public buildings to be able to complete homework and conduct business.
I think that's a good point to make, but I don't think this picture is very successful. And there are a few other images in here too that are kind of like that I know that they're making good points. If you read the caption, they're valid to have in there. It's just holding them up against the other two entries. I don't see them comparing.
Now, is this a first, it wins the award only, or is this a first, second, third scenario?
Yes, so...
Same as the others, right?
Same as the others.
Okay.
I mean, the first place winner will be the winner of the award.
Gotcha.
But you can recognize
Others.
as many as you want.
Okay. Yeah, this is the weakest of the three for me. I'm okay moving on.
Okay.
Which one do you want to look at?
Either.
One.
I see the caption of 15, second to the last, penultimate.
Quote, I never see his smile or hear his voice, and that's the same thing I want from you. Never to hear your voice, never to see your face, or even to hear your name, reads part of the victim impact statement from Maria Alvarez to Hakeem O. Johnson, who was convicted of murdering her son, Laquan Brotzy.
Okay, thank you.
Just so I understand, this story is saying there aren't enough resources to issue all the warrants that are out for people's arrest after committing crimes, correct?
Uh-huh.
Could I see the caption for number 1?
Eric, quote, searches criminal case file.
At the Franklin County Municipal Clerk of Courts in Columbus, Ohio. Among the many case files the court handles are tens of thousands of open arrest warrants in Franklin County, everything from a traffic ticket to aggravated robbery. In Ohio's 6 largest counties, there are currently 23,623 warrants for crimes involving violence, weapons, or sexual.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like that frame. It's like she's buried in all of them.
Yeah, it's a nice
That's
opener.
strong.
You have a lot, and the photographer does not fall into a trap of arrests are dramatic and sexy, so let's have a lot of arrest pictures. There are some, but it's a good balance of other things and other parts of the story, like the top right image, gentleman in number 8 as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of thought put into how to tell this story. It's definitely appreciated.
Could you read the caption on 12, please?
A small Lego police officer figurine hangs from the body armor of the U.S. Marshal. He wears it so that children he encounters while working notice the toy and are less intimidated.
I don't know if that's going to work.
I'm not sure that's entirely successful. I mean, he's a tiny little Lego guy,
Yeah. Hey, look.
but it's a nice gesture.
And if you had a bag of them, he handed them out to all the kids. But. And how about bottom left? Could you blow that photo up? And
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Can I read it?
Sure.
Male agent Mary Garrett talks with a woman outside her residence as they searched for Sheldon Curry, who skipped bond on a drug charge. Curry was spotted about an hour earlier at the woman's house, but wasn't there when agents attempted to apprehend him, apparently tipped off to the agents and attempted to arrest him.
This story looks pretty thorough. I mean, like they spent a lot of time, doing it, and it's pretty solid.
I like that 9 photo. When I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. I like that image. It's pretty unconventional, but yeah, there's not a photo in here I would pull from this set.
Want to move on?
Sure, yes.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Close.
23.
This story is chock full of moments.
Yep.
The only thing I would say that may hurt it is there are just so many moments of, I don't want to say saying the same thing, but just similar life going on at home. If I look at them a little longer, I may be able to, see what, I'm sure each individual image has a caption that's going to,
And we can recap.
I wish they had cut like 5 or 6 out of this.
Yeah, agreed.
At least.
yeah. I know this is probably crazy. Can we look at them all big again?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you want to look at all 3 of them?
No,
Just
just this
this
one.
one.
Yeah, just this one.
Just this one?
Yeah, just zip through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is a story I really hope the photographer checks back every couple years and updates how the kids age and go to scouting events and go to the prom and things like that.
Could you open 18, make it big?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
You want caption?
Sure. I just wanted to look around the room a little bit and
I wish this had a tighter edit. I think there's a lot of really strong moments, like we said, but that's kind of giving me a hard time.
I feel like I've got an order for these three
Okay.
stories. If either of you do.
No, go
Do
ahead.
you want to vote on each one? Is there anything you want, I guess, do you want to keep everything in and recognize it?
I want to say,
No.
I like all the pictures in this. I just kind of think it may be a little redundant. And I know they're all a little different, but it just feels like in the middle, it gets just too much of the family interacting. And
What's your order?
Warrants. This one is second.
Okay. Do you-
Third, maybe a third. I mean, I'll give that a third, personally. But it's, I want to see what this project looks like next year. This one here. Yeah, this needs more developing and more time spent with the photography.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
I would lean towards, I would vote out on this one.
Okay.
and I would also, there's just a few images in there that really hurt it.
We need to put
Out.
a formal,
Okay.
so one,
Out. And I agree with you on the warrant being first and this being second.
You guys want to vote?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
so this one's the first place.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this one is
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I think the first one just, the edit was just so tight and so complete that it,
It looks very polished and cohesive and professional.
yeah.
Lack of redundancy. Just a really nice job editing this project. Yep.
All right. All right, now we're gonna get into our portfolio.
Okay.
All right.